Hey guys, thanks for tuning in for your daily dose of inspiration. My name is JW. I appreciate you. I see you. Please like, share, and subscribe for more content. Anyways, guys, we have a quick list of 5 emotions many people in 2025 are struggling to manage in a healthy way. I want to tell you guys from my experience, I have gone from the dumps to sanity. I've gone from destruction to happiness. And it was a long journey along the way. And I want what I'm going through in my life, the happiness, the joy, the compassion, the love I have for so many other people. I want that for you in your life. And it's a hard struggle sometimes. We get so caught up in our day and what life's throwing at us that we don't take the time to get to know who we are again. To do that daily inventory that many of us, if we had it, we'd be thriving in life. If you have a feeling of disconnect, you have a feeling of just going with the motions, take a moment, pause, and get to know yourself again. And these are 5 emotions that some of us take for granted, some that we don't want to look at because it causes us to fear, causes us to go in a flight modality. So in my hopes, if you're able to look at these and you're able to know that they're healthy, to a certain extent, you'll thrive. And the first one is anxiety. Every day we wake up, many of us go to our phone. If you're trading stocks, you go to your computer. The political realm, you go to politics, right? And one of the things that we're exposed to in present day that's affecting many people is AI. It's prevalent in everything we do today. In many videos and news channels, just news altogether, it's becoming AI driven. Deep fakes. AI's gotten so clean and crisp that someone could think of something, type it into the computer, and it'd create a video and you wouldn't know the difference. And that in itself causes people to doubt reality. So I urge you guys that before you become anxious behind a video or something like that, find its root, find where it comes from. It might just be fake. The news channels like CNN, NBC, all these other channels, do your due diligence and do the work, because for quite a long time they've been feeding false narratives to incite the masses. It really is to manipulate you. So really check where it's coming from. Okay, I want you to know, guys, where anxiety dwells, it's a reaction to a memory, just a word you might hear that causes you to fear because it triggers a memory. And sometimes when we repress memories so long, we hear a word, we see something that brings it back up in our lives, and it's uncomfortable. So before you become so overwhelmed with anxiety, stop, pause, think about where it comes from and what purpose it's serving. Number 2 is loneliness. And you might be feeling like that in your life right now. You're feeling lonely, like as if people don't care, they don't see you, right? Well, in this day and age where hyper online connections and communications, you can reach a best friend across the globe by a simple phone call, a Skype, a two-way, it doesn't matter. When I was growing up, wanted personal, we wanted communication. We wanted to be able to sit across from the person and talk, right? Or we isolate. You knew your friend was in trouble if they isolated. Well, it's gotten to be different now, guys. You can feel alone in a crowded room. The catalyst for that is cell phones. The kind of communication that people crave now is online communication. So you could be in a room with your family at a gathering, Christmas, and you could feel lonely because the people you feel like you want to be with are online. Since the invention of cell phone caused loneliness, it's disconnected people from their families. So if you have a chance, guys, start connecting with your loved ones again, the people who are closest to you. Start creating those relationships again, and you really find out that you're not lonely. You're creating that through your phone, honestly. Really also do your due diligence, do your work behind the way that you're feeling with that. that emotion. It can be the catalyst for change in your life. Really, truly can. The next one, number 3, anger and frustration. And this also comes from the point of having your phone. Technological age with the combination of geopolitical and economic instability, those can trigger you. And you also have to go on what information you're feeding those numbers, the demographics. Where are you getting that from? Where are you feeding your brain, your belief system? Where is it coming from? Right? Because you can get angry and frustrated at something you shouldn't. And that in itself drain your energy. You can lose focus. You'll be projecting your anger onto people and places where it shouldn't be. So really think about, again, what you feed your brain, what you're allowing into your life. You can hurt people by what you're believing in. I don't want you to ruin a relationship because you heard a lie from somewhere, from people you don't even know. Think about that, guys. Anger can ruin relationships. Anger could cause you to ruin your life, can cause you go down a road you know you shouldn't be going down. I used to be. I want you to do something, guys, because that's luggage you shouldn't be carrying around. Anger, frustration, right? All this. That's heavy baggage. That's a lot to carry. And where is the source? Where did that come from? You can choose to keep carrying your anger and your frustration, your loneliness, the way you're displeased about life. You can carry that around, or you can do something about it. And I tell you guys, the second I stopped hating the people around me and started accepting for who they are, I saw it for what it really was. I let down my bags and my life got better. I started seeing things clearly. Anger can blind your vision. Frustration, it comes from somewhere. Anger is a secondary emotion. It comes from something has to cause you to be that way. It's a sure sign. If you allow that to infect your life, anger and frustration, people can manipulate you. And trust me, this day and age, people love to troll people. So again, check the source. See where it comes from. I urge you to do that. And number 4 is fear. Before it was anger, now it's fear. The outside world, it can confuse us. It can cause problems on a global scale. It really can. All these things that are going on across the world, in Gaza, Ukraine, all of these geopolitical conflicts, we start taking them on as if we're living in them because we're hearing it online from a friend. And it brings up a visceral memory of fight or flight. And we start really investing in things like that. And it causes us to fear because we don't want to see other people hurt. That is deep-seated fear. Is knowing that we're unable to control something and we're scared. And we don't want to be scared. We want to know that we're in control of our lives. Really, that's the way we want to feel on a daily basis, that we're in control. That's how we get from day to day sometimes. And when we have to fear something that we truly don't understand, it angers us, right? That frustration again, it angers us. And we don't like that. We want to know that we are in control of our world. And if we're not, it causes us to fear. So again, check that source. Know that you're unable to physically do anything from hundreds of thousands of miles away besides having a prayer for them, to keep them on your mind, to hope that everything's okay. And again, people go as far as to fear it's going to happen in their own city. And I want what's best for you guys. Trust me, fear gets you nowhere. Wouldn't you just give up the fact that we're not in control of our lives, that our lives can change from second to second, and all we can do is accept what's happening and wish for the best outcome? Your life gets better. Your life gets better. And then you realize your life starts living in alignment. It starts aligning for you when you give up control. Really, it does. Not control as if your life's not going to be yours. It really starts aligning, guys. I promise you, it starts aligning. It starts aligning. And the last one, but not least, is hopelessness. Yes. See, with I go back to technology, guys. Again, you're taking things from around you and you're becoming hypersensitive because of that. When you have this information easily accessible to you from minute to minute, hour to hour, you start feeling helpless. And then helplessness leads to hopelessness. You start giving up on things because all you hear is what's evil going on around the world. What these people, thousands of people dying in Ukraine, hundreds of people dying in Gaza, hundreds of people dying in Gaza, starving, and you don't have that factual proof. You're not there, but you have the bits and pieces coming at you in real time, but you're not there. You didn't see it firsthand. You're going on secondary information transmitted through your phone, through your TV, through your computer. I want you to just stop, assess the situation, and you realize you can't help. When you know you can't help, you're no longer hopeless because you have to hope for the best. You have to hope that things are going to get better because that's the only alternative is for it to get better when you realize you have no dog in the fight. It's not your life over there. You wish you were, but you realize you can only hope the best for them. All of these emotions make you feel human because that's what you're here on earth to do, is have the human experience. You're here to experience these things, to go through these emotions, because I guarantee you across the cosmos, you can't learn this anywhere else. You truly can't learn this anywhere else. It's a one-of-kind experience. You're here being human. You're here, and when you look at the flip side of these things, guys, when you look at the flip side of hopelessness, fear, anxiety, when you get through that, and it's like you get over the mountaintop, you realize it was worth the battle when you're not fighting against these things. And you accept that these are just a part of life. These emotions, it keeps you safe. It keeps you human. It keeps you humble. All of these emotions, these 5 things that people all across the globe in 2025 are having a hard time understanding and working through because they're on their phone. That's their portal. That's what they're accepting, and they can't change it. They can just hear it, process it, and it got to the point to where it's controlling them. Don't allow your phone to control you. Disconnect. Stop, pause, assess the situation, and realize that you can only allow this to manifest inside of you and control it. You allow it to control you. You allow fear to control you. You allow your anger and your anxiety to control you. You do that. No one else. You allow it in your life. And the thing is, if you're frustrated, if you're going through those, there's something you have to learn from it. You have to learn. There's something for you in that point in time for you to learn from it. You can either let it control your life, or you can let it go and accept it for what it is and learn. See, emotions are supposed to teach you something. Supposed to see if you're feeling that, that means you have to look at it. I wish the best for you. And I wish you would come back, subscribe, like, share, comment, get to know me. I wish that for you. We have a lot we could do for each other, a lot to learn, and I'm on a mission right now to end homelessness, guys. I was homeless. I was at a very low point in my life. I've had a lot done to me in life, and it took a lot of work, a lot getting through, but I'm a better person today. And I want the way I feel today from what I've learned in life to help you, to gain some knowledge, to work through it, become a better person. Thank you for being here with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.